Hey there, welcome to the video. This is a Healthy Wave Multi-Wave PEMF Mat review. Healthy Wave just came out with a new PEMF mat called the Multi-Wave Mat, and I bought one a couple weeks ago. I had been using an older version of the Healthy Wave mat for the last 2 years or so, but this newer version is such a big improvement, I decided to get one. In this video, I'm going to be covering the 5 therapies provided, the benefits, features, specifications, testing and comparison, and my personal experience. Here's the 5 therapies for the mat. The main 2 therapies are PEMF therapy and far infrared therapy. I did a lot of research on PEMF before deciding which mat to buy, so I'm going to cover the research that I did, and then I'm going to cover the other 4 therapies. So what is PEMF? PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Fields. So most people know that high frequency EMFs are bad for your health. They're produced by electronics and power lines. What's really interesting is low-frequency, low-intensity PEMF, which imitates the Earth's natural variations in this magnetic field, have been found to have many benefits to your health without side effects. PEMF devices like the Healthy Wave Mat use copper coils to create an electromagnet and provide a pulsed electromagnetic field. Pulsing the electromagnetic field at different frequencies will have different healing effects in your body. In this table it shows that 2 Hz was found to be best for nerve regeneration, 7 Hz for bone growth, 10 Hz for ligament healing, 15, 20, and 72 Hz was found to be best for decreased skin necrosis, stimulation of capillary formation, and fibroblast proliferation. 25 and 50 Hz was found to be good for synergistic effects with nerve growth factor. The main benefits you're going to get from PEMF is pain relief, increased healing speed, and increased energy. When I got my original Healthy Wave Mat around 2 years ago, I got it because I had really bad wrist tendonitis. I tried a bunch of different things to try to get better, like massage therapy, physical therapy, stretching, icing, painkillers, acupuncture, and none of these things seemed to improve my condition as much as the Healthy Wave Mat did. Here's a really interesting table that I found from a paper that's called The Use of Magnetic Field for the Reduction of Inflammation, a review of the history and therapeutic results. If the writing in the table is too small for you to read, then you can just look up the title of the paper in Google and you'll be able to find it. The table has a list of conditions that have been improved by PEMF. Some of the conditions include Alzheimer's, arthritis, back pain, carpal tunnel syndrome, fibromyalgia, nerve regeneration, tendonitis, whiplash, wound healing, and you can read through them yourself. It actually tells you the frequency that they used, the treatment duration, the treatment number, and the key finding. The picture to the left is of the original Healthy Wave Mat that I used to use. The Multi-Wave Mat is such a big improvement because you get to adjust the PEMF. There's 4 PEMF settings that you can adjust: the waveform, frequency, pulse duration, and intensity. So you can select between a sine wave or a square wave. You can use between 1 and 25 Hz, so 1, 2, 3, up to 25 Hz, and also the base Schumann resonance frequency, which is 7.8 Hz. You can choose medium, fast, or ultra-fast pulse duration, and you can choose the intensity, so the max is 300 microtesla. You can select 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100%. What's really amazing about having all these settings is you can imitate the signal used in studies. The way the controller works is for a 20-minute program, you can change the settings for every 5 minutes. If you wanted to try to get the benefits found in these studies, you could select the first 5 minutes for 2 Hz, the second 5 minutes for 7 Hz, the third 5 minutes for 10 Hz, and then the last 5 minutes you could have like 15 Hz. You can select the settings yourself if you want to, or you can just use one of the preset programs. I hooked up my oscilloscope to the Healthy Wave Mat to test it out. I got my friend to help me hold the probes to the right terminal so that I could see the PEMF signal on my oscilloscope. So here's part of the testing video that I made. You can see we set it at the square wave and 4 Hz. As you can see, it shows 3.998 Hz. We tested all the different frequencies, so I switched it to 5 Hz, and then when it updates it shows 5 Hz, so 4.999. We tested out changing between a sine wave and a square wave. We checked all the different frequencies. We tested the pulse duration, and we tested the different intensities. So it's kind of neat to see that the signal actually does what you would expect it to do. Far infrared is the second therapy that you get from the mat. The mat heats up the crystals, and then the crystals give off far infrared heat. Infrared heat doesn't heat the air, it penetrates deep into your tissues without heating up your skin very much. This makes it a lot more comfortable than something like a regular heating pad. It helps improve circulation, reduce pain, and relax muscles. My girlfriend really likes the infrared heat because it helps her with her back pain and with cramps when she gets them. The mat's made with amethyst, tourmaline, obsidian, jade, and quartz. The benefits reported for these gemstones typically have to do with emotional and mental healing, as well as improving your immune system. I haven't done a lot of research into crystal therapy, but if that's something you're interested in, I would encourage you to do your own research on that. Red light therapy. Photons enter your cells and are used by your mitochondria to produce energy. Benefits include pain reduction, increased healing speed, reduced inflammation, rejuvenated skin, and there's a synergistic effect with PEMF and infrared therapy. Negative ion therapy. Negative ions are needed to neutralize positive ions in your environment. Positive ions are also known as free radicals and can damage your cells, leading to degenerative diseases, premature aging, and cancer. There was a study in Japan that found that in forests there's 2,500 negative ions per cc per minute. In offices, there are only 70. Healthy wave mats give a minimum of 1,500 negative ions per cc per minute, and the Pro mats provide at least 3,000. Here's a comparison between the original Healthy Wave mat and the multi-wave Healthy Wave mat. You can see the original is less expensive, from around $500 to around $1,500. You have an option of choosing a smaller mat, which is why there's a price range. The multi-wave mat is priced between around $1,000 to around $2,500. Both mats have 5 therapies. There's the PEMF, far infrared, crystal, red light, and negative ion therapies. The original mat only uses a sine wave, but the multi-wave mat you can choose between a sine wave or a square wave. The frequency in the original mat is set at 7.8 Hz and you can't change it, but in the multi-wave mat you can choose between 1 and 25 Hz. This is great because you're able to target a specific condition. In one of the earlier slides they found that 10 Hz was best for ligament healing. So if you had a ligament injury, you could set the frequency to 10 Hz. As new studies come out, as long as they use frequencies between 1 and 25 Hz, you're able to imitate the signal that they used in the study. I think that's pretty neat. In the original, there's the 1 intensity at 300 microtesla. The intensity of the multi-wave mat can be adjusted between 30 and 300 microtesla. There's 6 coils in the original Healthy Wave mat, but there's 8 coils in the full-size multi-wave mat. There's 3 gemstones in the original mat. There's amethyst, jade, and tourmaline. The multi-wave mat has amethyst, jade, and tourmaline, as well as obsidian and quartz. I'm really happy with the new multi-wave mat. I've been waking up early every morning, and the first thing I do is I turn on the infrared heat of my Healthy Wave mat. I take some time to drink some coffee, and then by the time I'm done, the mat is preheated. I use it for 20 minutes in the morning before showering, and then I use it again 20 minutes to wind down before bed. I think it's important to take care of your health, so I make sure I put time aside every day to use the mat. When the mat's heated, it feels super comfortable. I put it on a massage table, but you can use your bed or just put it on the floor. I find that it helps me loosen up the muscles in my back and neck and reduces pain when I get an injury. For example, I tweaked my back a couple weeks ago and I thought I might be in pain for an entire week. Luckily I had my Healthy Wave mat, so by the second day I was feeling a lot better, and by the third day I had almost completely recovered. Here's a list of things that I like the most about this mat. There's a 45-day trial period. For any reason, within 45 days you can return the product and get all your money back. This really shows that Healthy Wave stands behind their products. You can adjust the frequency between 1 and 25 Hz. Having the ability to select the exact frequency that you want really sets this apart from other PEMF mats. You can choose between a sine wave or a square wave. You can imitate the signal used in many different studies. There's 5 therapies in one mat. The therapies reduce pain and promote healing in different ways, which creates a synergistic effect. I know there's some PEMF mats that cost around $4,000 or $5,000. They only have 2 or 4 frequencies to choose from, and all they provide is PEMF. So in my opinion, the multi-wave mat's a lot better option in terms of price and therapies provided. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video if it was helpful for you. Comment if you have any questions, and for more information check out the other videos on my channel or check out the links in the description below.